Pardon me. Sorry. Hey, how we doing? How you doing? Gonna do something I don't normally do, but I'm gonna pull the music back. I want you to just enjoy the peaceful morning sounds here at Talkeetna.
M. Stein. I like that guy.
Mike, I have been looking forward to this for quite some time. Indeed, my friend. And yes. We're getting just the first little tiny peaks of daylight over the mountain range there. These are the mountains, excuse me, to the east of Talkeetna, the Talkeetna Mountains. So, welcome in, Mike. Good morning, sir. And good morning to everyone else. We're here on the ground, Talkeetna. We are extending the Virtual USA Flying Club event just a little bit here. So, our friend M. Stein has put together just an absolutely wonderful event tonight. We're tracing the a portion of the Iditarod sled dog race, and the event officially runs from Nikolai to Anvik, and it crosses McGrath and Flat. But as you may or may not have seen, I have been wrestling with the Kodiak, the SimWorks Studio K100, and I finally think I understand what I've been doing wrong. The aircraft has been actually functioning correctly. It's just been the pilot. Imagine that. So I'm extending a little bit, partly because I want to fly the plane. I want to kind of test it out a little bit, but also just because, why not? It's Alaska, and you know as well as I do how much I love flying out of Talkeetna. So this first little leg here, it's an additional 125 miles. I hope that's okay. We're going to go right up and over the top of the mountains here, and where we're looking here is not too bad. Looks like there's a 9,000 foot, like we're kind of the middle portion of this mountain range here, so we don't have to get super high. Yeah. So I'm gonna climb up to 9,500. We're gonna just kind of go direct, and should be about, I don't know, like an extra 45 minutes or so, and we can hang out and just watch the sun come up. So I think that should be kind of fun. So here we are. This is the Payware Talkeetna scenery by, I think it's Northern Sky Studios. It's pretty cool, honestly. We'll checking out little. I thought at first maybe that was snow, but that's just reflection of the light. Yeah. The guy in there is trying to explain to the lady why lean of peak is the superior way to fly, but she's not buying it. She's a rich of peak person. All right. Oh boy, this would be tough to walk. But here, I don't know where my aircraft is. It's down here somewhere. Here's little, what is that? Little twin Piper of some sort. And this, I think, I don't know. We're here somewhere. Let's hop in. We're gonna just do this. We're just gonna get things going. All right, covers are removed, tie downs, chocks all removed, removed. Doors are closed. Fuel is, you know what? What is the fuel here? We better check on the fuel before we get rolling. I want to make sure. Yeah, about half a tank should be fine. 75. Yeah, 1,000 pounds. That should be plenty of fuel. We are okay. So we are doing. We're doing a cargo run today. So let's put some cargo in here. I don't know how much we can do, but we're gonna 100, 150. It probably can hold a lot more than this. And then let's just say 25. 250. Now let's do. How much? What max payload? Sorry. Oh yeah, we're way under, so we could go 250. Let's go 150. 150. We won't max it out, but yeah, there we go. So we're about half of, honestly, of what this thing can carry. But yeah, part of this deal is it's a cargo run, so we'll have to decide what it is we're actually hauling as we go. But let's get fired up. Happy weekend. Happy March. March 1 today. Isn't that awesome? Alright, brakes are set. Idle cutoff feather and idle.
Jeffrey B, he's the man.
Hey! Ha ha ha! How are you, sir? Try to get a couple of the emotes you've made for me. Haha. Yep, March. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Okay, why are my standby, folks? Am I messed up here? Kodiak. Nope, that's fine. I, for some reason, don't have my key bindings here. Ah, crud. Okay, well, I'm going to have to... I did pick a different variant of this aircraft, so I might have to reset up my bindings here. That's okay. No big deal. NBD. Alright, Okay, kind of went down here for that guy. Over here, just kind of looking at this stuff. Right, yep. BU number 4 here. 5, 6. Hey, buddy. What's up? I don't know if I want a co-pilot with me the whole time today. I think I'm going to kick him out. I'm going to let him hang out for the next load there. I thought you did. I thought you made that one for me, but maybe not. Maybe not. I'm going to give you credit for it regardless. Alright. Plus, this way, it'll throw off our CG a little bit, right? Oh, wait. You're supposed to be gone, dude. I don't know. Actually, I think it's a click spot over here, isn't it? We may have to research that as we go here. That's alright. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. You've made so many things for me over the years, Jeffrey B. It's hard to keep track. I know. I'm aware. Oh. Alright, I wasn't quite done with everything here. I do have this view that I need as well to turn the fuel on. And I feel like I did one of these. as well at some point. Alright, we'll get the rest of it here as we go. Yeah, that should be good. That should be good. Alright, everything is aligned, and I think we can start the engine. So let's go ahead, get the fuel pump on. Do I have fuel pressure? I don't have any pressure. Okay, here we go. My dog says hello, by the way. So pressure rising, and she's gonna get up above 15. Hello. Not yet. I will. I'll let you know. Alright, everything is coming up nicely, getting into the green. Let's bring a prop lever forward here and finish things out. Awesome. And better get that up here as well. And turn on some lights. That way we can turn off our oh goodness, maybe we can't quite yet turn that off. Is there a I don't remember if there is a, let's trim. I don't know if there's a dome light on this bad boy. I hardly ever fly it at night, so oh, you'll be in the DC tree. Very nice. Yeah, very nice. I'm hoping I'm timing this pretty well here. Whoops. It would be a spam call. Alright. Yeah, I think we're okay here. Yeah, I'm hoping this time's out just about right. So buses are on, gen alternators are on. We need to go to the local frequency here at Talkeetna, which is 23.6. And maybe I can fumble my way through this deal. It will be nice to kind of see outside by turning that lamp off. Yeah, we'll be all right. We're going to be in the brightness here in a minute anyway. And then let's load up a flight plan, shall we? I do have this already filed, so we just need to make it official in our deal here. And we'll be on our way. Where am I going? PAFS. Nikolai. Very good, very good. And I am expecting 9,500, and we're just going to shoot straight over the mountains. I'm not going to worry about taking you through one of our little shortcut passes. Well, they're not really shortcuts, but one of our little secret passes. We'll just get up and go, and may not quite be bright enough out by the time we hit the mountains there. I thought about the DC tree. I was actually going to fly the Coyote, but it was when I got this figured out early this morning, I'm like, oh yeah, baby. Altimeter is 2960, so pretty low. altimeter setting. And local weather report here, 360 at 3 is what Sim Brief is saying. What's this guy saying here? Yeah, 360 at 3, so we should plan to taxi down here to runway 1 and depart, and then hang a left and up and away. That'll be good. Let's see, greens, pressures, all that stuff looks good. My temperatures here for the passengers are all pretty good. I don't need to set any pressurization because we're only going to 9,500. Let's just do one last out. That's already set to northbound. And, yeah, I think we're ready to go. It's Bravo. It's Alpha, actually. Talkeetna traffic. Kodiak 11816 will be on Alpha to runway 1. Taxi. Talkeetna traffic. I think you can even come down here and check. Yeah, 123.0. Is that what I have? Oh, I have 123.6. What am I doing? 123 nothing. Yeah, I'm not sure where I got 123.6. Let's do that right and actually make the correct radio call here. Seems like I've done that the last couple times I've flown. I've made a radio call to the wrong frequency. Talkeetna traffic. Kodiak 11816 from the GA ramp will be Alpha to runway 1. Kodiak traffic, or Talkeetna traffic. Okay. Taxi light coming on. North brake off. Let's go. Good Saturday morning, everybody. Agent Presta, hey. Welcome, sir. So, let me describe what's been happening with this aircraft. Clear left, clear right. And then I will kind of talk through what I have learned in terms of correcting the issue. So the plane was flying with a significant tilt. It would be just fine when you hand flew it, but as soon as you slapped it on autopilot, it would just start to tilt and roll. It was very difficult to well, I couldn't correct it. So I researched a little bit and found that it was indeed not a bug with the aircraft, but it's something that SimWorks Studio is modeling with, apparently modeling with their Kodiak, and that is you have to adjust the rudder and aileron trims to make it to account for the torque, basically, of the engine. So keep an eye, I guess, make the long story short, keep an eye on this little guy here and how it relates to the triangle, because that indeed is what ended up happening. Is I was way out of trim. I thought that the autopilot would account for that, for me, and but apparently it does not. Apparently the autopilot is it only, well, I guess I don't know exactly what trim surfaces the autopilot, I can't even see my things here, accounts for, but it's not the rudder trim, which is the key one. So, yeah. You were airport hopping around Anchorage with Foxtrot earlier this week. Oh man, it's just crazy. Excuse me. Talkeetna traffic. Kodiak is departing runway 1, will be turning left and departing the area westbound VFR Kodiak. Talkeetna. Alright, so we're good there. Just a real quick check here. Outside air temp is -4. We are at, here's our elevation here, about 300 feet. So we're going to need 1790 on the torque for takeoff with flaps 1. Yeah, I think we're good to go here, guys. Let's do it. Condition lever coming forward. Quick check on final is clear. Runway clear. Just starting to get daylight. This is such an awesome time to fly. My favorite time to fly. Whoops, smidgen of an overtorque there. There we go, there's takeoff power set, airspeed alive, and there's VR. Up and away we go, and you can see already that the rudder trim is getting a little squirrely. And so I've got a button mapped to try to bring that back into alignment. And there, we're getting a little closer. That's not too bad right there. Yeah, that's not too bad. And it's just something that as you gain speed and the winds change aloft, it's something that you continually have to adjust and monitor. But yeah, now that I know that that's really a thing, it's like, okay, cool, I'm down with that. Alright, so let's engage the heading mode. We're going to go ahead and go autopilot, and I'm okay with that vertical speed, about 1300. So again, now watch what happens here. It's gonna slide over to catch the heading, and then I'm gonna just kind of keep an eye on I'm out of trim right now, just slightly. So there's going to be a little bit of a lean, and now that I know what that is, again, I just kind of nudge that rudder, get her back just a little tiny bit at a time, and there you go. There you go. So that's the idea. So if you guys have this aircraft and you've been frustrated because it's been flying crooked, that's the thing that's helped me out. All right, let's go ahead and make our turn. Talkeetna traffic, Kodiak 816 is turning left crosswind, climbing through 3000, departing the area westbound, Talkeetna. So it's kind of interesting how you go from being super frustrated, and I never did turn the landing lights on, did I? Put it on pulse. Those come on too. It's interesting how you go from being super frustrated to thinking, oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Now that I know that it's actually modeled now, and well, aileron trim is, I guess, a part of it also, Jeffrey. But and tell me if I'm wrong, because I could be, but this, the bottom is your rudder trim, and this is the aileron trim. The triangle represents that. And so yeah, I mean, if the aileron trim gets out, then you nudge that as well. But and maybe I'm misunderstanding. Again, this is a fluid situation as I'm learning with fresh information just from this morning. But yeah, it's possible that it's possible that you could have both of those out of trim, and then it really doesn't like you at that point. I've lost complete control of the aircraft and just done one of those when I was messing, because I had kind of researched early on that it might be a trim issue, and which so be it. So I was tweaking the trim, and what I was doing was basically I was over adjusting the trim, and then it would just almost flip, and the aerodynamics would get really wonky, and then it was there was nothing left to do but enjoy the ride down. But yeah, so that's what I've learned. And so the trims are down here. There's the rudder trim, and the aileron trim is up there. The rudder trim is, well, actually neither of them are animated to the switch I have bound, which is kind of a bummer, but that's okay. As long as I know again what's going on, no big deal. But yeah, so there you go. We're pretty close, I think. And we'll just kind of hang out here till we get to 9.5. Anything outside of what just happened? I just hit something. I didn't mean to. Oh, I have something. Okay. Yeah, so here we go, guys. I have something bound I need to unbind, which is a center rudder trim. And what that does is it lines everything up, but as you can see with the torque of the engine, having everything perfectly lined up is not good. You need a little bit of rudder trim to fly straight and level. All right, but that's a pretty easy correction, right? And there we go. We'll just let the track come in here and be on our way. What I was really wanting to do is just get outside and see if we can see anything yet. Oh, kind of, sort of. That looks nicer. Agent Preston, given the latitude, it might be dawn for the entire stream. Maybe. That's nice, though, isn't it? Well, this is why I have so much payload. I forgot I have the cargo pod on. But we'll pick up some more cargo when we get out to Nikolai. Alright, so then did I have some other views here? I think I might have. Oh, well, that's not gonna work. Never mind, I don't. Perhaps we do a GoPro cam view, right? There we go. And the other view, I don't even know what we'll do. And there's cruise altitude. Beautiful, beautiful. So the rest of it is just pretty much the regular working title G1000 coupled with the autopilot. I mean, everything else is pretty standard. But again, I didn't realize, like I say, I did not realize that those surfaces. You can see it as I gain airspeed now. See, it's getting a little bit out of trim, so I'm just going to nudge that rudder over a little bit. A little bit. Oh, Agent Preston, you and me both, buddy. You and me both. All right, at cruise, let's do this. We want to go 2,000 RPMs, and we want to make sure our torque doesn't exceed 1670 here. So we'll bring back the prop lever a little at a time here. Watch that torque climb up as the propeller blades take a bigger bite out of the air. My dog once again says hello. Did you shake him up, Cody? Yeah, man. What's up, dude?
I did play cinnamon.
Hey, Mr. Sonate. Welcome in, sir. Good to see you. Almost there. 30, 20. And yeah, 1670 is the max, so we're at 1600, so we're looking good. We're looking good. And again, as I adjust that, I'm finding that, yep, sure enough, pull back on the power a little bit, it changes the P factor. Oh, you're gonna go to a Red Bull game, huh? Nice. That's all right, buddy. That's all right. Fun flying into Colorado Air and Space last night. Didn't that airport used to be called Front Range Airport? I think back in the day. It used to, if it was, Front Range Airport used to be kind of like the local, it was kind of like the local secret for how to fly out of Denver cheaply and quickly, because a lot of little regional hoppers, like if you were flying, you know, to Vegas or somewhere semi close to Denver, like you could get a regional jet out of Front Range, and or even like I think they even had Airbuses and 737s in there, but you could fly out of there a lot cheaper. And now I don't know if they still do. But that was the that was the thing to do way back when. That or Colorado Springs. You could go down to Colorado Springs and fly out. Let's see if they still do that. Here, CFO. See if they still do that. I don't know why they wouldn't. Now it's kind of become more of a little general aviation aircraft or airport, hasn't it? There's a helicopter even. Oh, cool. Beach Bonanza. Yep, Husky. Very nice. We flew a 170 in my tail dragger 170. Yeah, TBM 900. That's about as big as they get now, apparently. So, but yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, we got the nav track coming in here. I'm going to go ahead and just engage. It's going to want to go to the left and grab that track, probably, isn't it? No, it's actually hanging tight. We'll intercept here. You're going to grab lunch before you start your stream. JPC can take over the BC duties. Lunch. It's only 9:30 in the morning, man. What are you talking about? Space glaciers are pretty amazing to look at, aren't they? It probably just looks really dark on the stream right now, but I'll give you a little outside look. The strobe. Apparently the strobes are, there she goes. Now she's going over to grab that nav track. Apparently the strobes help keep the birds away, is what they claim. And this would, I believe, be the Talkeetna glacier that we're looking at here. Sucker goes up, kind of comes off of Mount Hunter, which you can, I don't know if that's Mount Hunter or a cloud, but you can kind of see it up there. That actually, oh, there's Denali. I was going to say, some of that snowpack comes straight from Denali, which is kind of cool. There's, if you can believe it, there's a pass up here called Peters Pass, where you can sneak through basically at 7,974 feet. Well, that's the pass. So you can get through there at 8,000-ish, but I don't know that I would want to try that today with the low clouds. Pretty straight and level, guys. That might be the ticket. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Now we'll go back outside. My little guy may need to, it's kind of his typical, might need to go use the facilities. Just make sure we're pretty well on track. We are. So you know what, I might go ahead and do that right now before we get busy. We've only got about 88 miles until we get there, and we're gonna have to start to configure, you know, 20 or 30 miles ahead of that. So this might be a perfect time to do a little puppy dog break. I'll put you out here and I'll talk to you in just a second. Psychic Taco, hello. Daylight cycles in Alaska. They get, I think, pretty good daylight this time of year, though. So once we kind of get a little bit more time on the clock, can I turn this? Maybe I don't have a way to. There's a lot to this little unit here. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. Welcome in, Psychic Taco. Good to see you. Happy Saturday. Little guy is loving life, man. It's so dang nice out where I live right now. I actually set up my porch furniture yesterday. I don't think I've ever put that stuff back out before March before, but man, it's just been so nice. It was 60 degrees here yesterday, so I probably have tempted fate and we'll bring on another round of snowstorms, but you know what, it's all right. Got the grill out. Look at that. That's beautiful. Got the grill out. Got the chairs out. I just need to I need to get a hose out and kind of rinse everything off, but I'm not quite ready to put my hoses on because it still gets below freezing at night. All right, 67.3 miles, and I don't know if I have any charts for Nikolai. Let's see what we have here. So it looks like, yeah, runway 5 and runway 23. It's a gravel runway, 4,000 feet long. What's the weather doing here at Nikolai right now? Winds are calm. 9 miles of visibility with some snow. Otherwise clear. Minus 11, 29 or 54, pretty low. I think there is some snow. The farther west we go, the more snowy it's going to get. And they're drinking Franzo wine there. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Is that frozen rain? Is that what that is? Frozen rain, oh. Somebody can tell me. This is 45 minutes old, by the by. Let's see what it really means. Oh, it doesn't. I thought it would have it down there. That was one of the jokes at our house was, yeah, menu options. That's right. we kind of went through a phase of we had this. I don't even remember what the sitcom was, but it made fun of people that drank boxed wine, and I don't mind boxed wine, to be honest with you, but one of the box wines that we would buy was Franzio, and that was like when you wanted the exotic, fancy boxed wines. So that's kind of what reminded me of that. Franzio, Italy's finest boxed wine. Oh, the other thing I was going to see is what's our elevation here? What do we have? Elevation's 500 feet, basically 446. So we got to get ourselves down to 1,500 at some point. And yeah, so once we get over the top of the mountains here, we should be able to start making our way down. And I think I will start heading down there sooner rather than later. And you know what we could also do here? Let's do this. Let's put this in here. 400. What did I say? 450. We'll call it 450. I don't think it's. I think it's like 448 or something like that. If I put that in at 450, then I can get I can get a little vertical profile here. 8 minutes 47 seconds to top a drop. That'll help a little bit. That kind of just one of those things that sort of is just a good reminder of, you know, when you need to be heading down. I made it over the top. Again, there's Denali. I believe that's Denali. And let's see, what is this little river here? The Tanzana River runs all the way out and down, and very cool, very cool.
Good job.
CTAP at Nikolai is 2280, so I'm going to go ahead and dial that up as well. Mike, thanks for planning this event, man. What a fun place to fly. And the event itself, the official start here is in about 9 minutes. So you still have time to fly. And by the way, if you are watching and you have no idea what I'm talking about here, this is a part of our Virtual USA Flying Club monthly calendar. And it's one of, well, so far I think we have 3 or maybe 4 March events up right now, but I could be wrong on that. Normally we host an event just about every week. So we have 5 March events now. Okay, cool, awesome. So yeah, so you know, if you're sitting there and you don't know what's going on, first of all, hi, my name is Brant. Welcome to the Melvin Leroy channel. Happy Saturday. Thanks for tuning in. But if you like general aviation flying and have wanted to learn how to do it on the VATSIM network, then we might be able to help you out. That's kind of what we do. We promote GA on VATSIM. And so, like last night, we flew into Denver during a Friday night ops, and we only had to talk to a tower controller at Colorado Air and Space. We teach you how to fly underneath airspaces. And so anyway, if you're freaked out about that, like, we've got lots of events and lots of things, people to talk to and information, and we can train you how to do that. And you if you love flying, like I flew a Cessna 170 last night, SR-22, whatever it is you like to fly general aviation wise, but you just have always been a little bit apprehensive to do it on VATSIM, come check us out. We would love to have you along. It's really an awesome community. Again, I'm biased, but I think it's the strongest general aviation community on VATSIM. I think we're north of 800 members now. JPC there, Jet Pilot Cinnamon, is the godfather. He'll make you an offer you can't refuse. No, it's all good. M. Stein, of course, Mike is one of the admin, and he's the guy that's coordinated this flight, and Jeffrey B is part of it as well. Psychic Taco, are you in? I can't remember if you're in or not. I think you are. Agent Prest, I don't know if you're in or not, but anyway, come hang out. It's cool. It's cool. We'll teach you how to talk to ATC, and then we'll teach you how to fly into the busiest airports in the world without talking to ATC, which I think is actually more fun, if I'm being honest. All right, we've got about 4 minutes to top of descent, and that's going to take us down What do I need to... I'm going to pull up a little different chart over here and see what they're expecting us to do here in terms of a traffic pattern. It's a left-hand pattern, it looks like, either way, so maybe what we should do is overfly the field and join a left-hand downwind. For runway 5. Of course, we'll listen and see what everybody's doing down there, but that's what I'm thinking I might do. Yeah, it's so the time for this flight, actually, it starts here in about 5 minutes if you want to join in. But I think the window, the thing about it is we put these windows out for our flights, but honestly, like, if you come in later on and are like you fly the event like 3, 4, 5 hours later on, like, that's okay, man. Come on in, fly it. We're pretty flexible. We are definitely flexible. Okay, I'm gonna pop in to the events voice channel here, so you might hear some shenanigans in the background there. I see.
Thanks for coming today.
Hey. Let me flip over to push to talk. All right. Very good, very good. So yeah, we got Mike and Jeffrey B over there in the voice channel. There's M. Stein heading in there as well. Hey, do you have any idea what runway we're expecting? Oh crap! All right. I hate to do this.
No, I didn't intend to do the event today, so I haven't looked.
Oh, that's right. Mike, is runway 5 okay, or you guys want to take off the other way?
Brant, if I'm being totally honest, I'm sitting in a parking lot right now, but I'm going to look it up for you, buddy.
Winds are calm right now, so I just didn't know.
Yeah. You know what? I think you're going to be okay, but I'm going to look. I'm curious myself.
Okay, I want to see what... Sorry, guys. So I've bound something here. I want to unbind this. Yeah, I want to unbind this. Clear, validate, because that is also my... it's also my push to talk button. So I don't want to have to keep re-centering my rudder trim every time I push to talk. And you can see just how out of trim I got as soon as I hit that center the center the rudder there. Nudge, 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 nudge. Nudge. There we go. That's going to be back on track. And what do we have here? About 1.5 minutes or so. I'm going to start slowing down, actually, for the descent. Ooh, boy. And I just, with that little bit of power adjustment, look at how much it nudged me out of trim. Wow, that's pretty crazy.
Oh, Brant, I'm sure you made a decision by now, but if you landed 2-3, you can roll it down to the little parking area, which might be a little more convenient for you.
Oh, hey, that's actually a good idea. No, I'm flexible, so I can definitely do that. All right, so we can join a. We'll join. What are we gonna do here? Guess kind of join a left downwind for runway 23. That should be good. That's really interesting that that it affects the flight dynamics that much, but it is as one person.
All right,
in
Michael,
the...
since you're here in some capacity, I'm going to go derelict in my duties and get out of here. See you guys.
See you, man. Anyway, as somebody in the SimWorks studio said, it's a big engine in front of a little plane, so you got to be careful about that. All right, well, let's do this. Let's start heading down the hill here, and let's try out our flight level change mode to do that. So should hold about 135 as we descend. I'll pull the power off. We want to, we're looking for like about 840. So I'm gonna, you know, somewhere around that, or probably closer to 1,000 is what I'll end up. But just slowly bringing power off, a little at a time. Monitoring my trim like I never have before. Oh, the bush flights, Agent Presta. So you're talking about the backcountry, the Bush League backcountry flying. Yeah. Hey, that, by the way, that's coming up on Monday, and we do have an event. Those are, so let's see, that will be, will that be our new time? Is that back to standard time? No, not quite. I don't think daylight savings time doesn't end until like the 6th or something. So yeah, that's 1 a.m. Zulu, which is oh, okay, cool. So 8 p.m. on the east coast of the US, basically, wherever you translate, wherever you live. But yeah, it's a revisit. We're gonna do a little revisit because Downwind Sim is actually out of town. He hasn't had a chance to work on scenery for us, but should still be fun. It's in the high Sierras, so looking forward to it. All right, so
I have to step away for a moment, but I will be right back.
okay, looking good. None of these fields are lighted. I should say, I don't believe they are. Maybe this, well, you know what? Hold on. This is a gravel field, but that doesn't mean anything. Some of these gravel fields. Oh, well, there is a beacon as well as a lighted windsock. And edge, medium intensity edge lighting. Okay, never mind. Nikolai has got it all, guys and gals. All right, altimeter. It was a crazy low altimeter. 29, like 54 or something like that. 29 or 54, yep. Hey, little sim breeze there. Thank you very much. Barrow's on the inside. No. Oh, geez, no, because it's down here. Duh. 2954. And I think we'll come off of that, and I'm going to just spin this around to match runway heading 229er. Wait, 229er? 229er, yep. So you almost jump in a left base for this aerial field. Maybe I'll do that. So we could come in down here, left base and on in, or we could be good pilots and kind of fly in over the top left base, or we could kind of teardrop in to 2-3. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll teardrop in. That way we give everybody a chance on the ground if they're heading out. Yeah, I think that'll be our plan. Almost all the way down here at 5,000 feet, and I see the beacon. All right, so I'm going to go to heading mode here, and let's kind of vector ourselves just a little bit more to the south so that we can teardrop entry this guy. And probably could come off of the autopilot here at any time, but we'll just keep talking. How far are we? Flight plan wise, what do we got? 13 miles. So I'll make a call at about 10. See if we got any dudes on the ground just yet. I know JPC is not going to be able to fly. He's blaming the Red Bulls, but we all know it's probably his fiance that wants to go. And I also know that Jeffrey B was going to get in there as well. And I don't see either of those cats just yet. Alright. So it might just be us for this first leg. That's okay. Probably wouldn't be terrible for us to be out front of this endeavor anyway, since I think we'll be one of the quicker airplanes. Nikolai traffic, Kodiak, November 11816 is 10 miles to the east of the field. We're maneuvering for a teardrop entry left downwind, runway 23, Nikolai traffic. Barely, oh, I've lost it actually. Okay. Got that kind of haze thing going on down here. There was some light snow also forecast, even though the weather down on the visibility down on the airfield was okay. Okay, and I might actually, yeah, 1500 is fine. We kind of know where we're at here, so. And we're actually, technically, we're not really doing a teardrop entry here. A teardrop entry, you overfly the airfield. So we're kind of actually maneuvering to enter the 45 downwind. I kind of misreported that, but we'll make that call again. Be just fine. Okay, airspeed's looking good here. I don't see the field just yet, but we gotta be close. Trim's not bad here. I think we're gonna go ahead and just start to fly a little bit. Now, we're going to lose our trim here in all likelihood. come off of the autopilot. Yeah, maybe not. Not bad. Kind of covered up over there with a little haze layer. I'm using all my external tools, by the way, to figure out where the heck we are. I don't think we're quite ready to turn inbound just yet, but I will here momentarily. But I don't want to descend. Let's keep 1500, please, sir. And let's stay in flaps range as well. Good. Kind of lost it. That's okay. Nikolai traffic. Kodiak is turning inbound the field. We'll be joining the left downwind runway 23. Nikolai. We'll just kind of head towards it and see what we see. Obviously, no instrument approaches here, at least to my knowledge. So if we don't see it, then we're gonna just probably keep going to McGrath, honestly. See how that goes. All right, we're on the perpendicular now. We're kind of coming in here. We can join. As I look at this, I've kind of set myself up to be a little bit off, and then I can kind of do 45 to the left downwind. So the airfield should be just off to our kind of 1 to 2 o'clock. And I should see the beacon at some point, I would hope. Feel like that's it. But I am not seeing the beacon. Makes me a bit nervous. How far away are we? 5 miles still. Yeah, we're still a bit. Yep, that's it. So, Nikolai traffic, Kodiak 816 is joining the left downwind runway 23. Nikolai traffic. I think we saw those runway lights. I don't know what happened to the beacon, but it's covered up right now apparently. Oh gosh, and I'm not even on the right frequency. Nikolai traffic, Kodiak 11816 is left downwind runway 23. Nikolai. Yeah, I was talking on Unicom, which isn't the worst thing in the world, but once you get a little closer to the field, you need to switch over to the tower or to the local CTAF. Okay, first notch of flaps is coming out. So the missionary bush pilot guy talks about his pattern as being downwind 100, base 90, final 80, and then you basically ref it out at somewhere around 70. That's us, guys, gals. It's the runway. So we'll try to pull back on the power, try to get to 100 on the downwind here. See if we can match that. Slickiest trim in the business, baby. There's a Hondo. Landing lights can come on. Everything else I left on. Nikolai traffic, Kodiak 816 turning left base 23, Nikolai.
500.
Alright. We'll see if this guy just keeps playing hide and seek with us here. I'm kind of down low now, which is not always optimum. Oh boy, I don't know, guys. We may be maybe hosed ourselves here. Too low. Oops. Yeah, we're super low. There we go. All right, there's the field. And Nikolai traffic. Kodiak 816 turning final 23, Nikolai. Alright, last notch, or second notch of flaps coming in. We overshot it a bit. Not bad. That was tough with the trees, and I tell you what, the low light didn't help us either. As much as I like the dawn here, it's that makes it tough. A little high, but this plane corrects nicely. Carrying some extra speed, so we're gonna just hold it. Down. Reversers. Don't even think about braking until 50. There we go. And I don't exactly know where, but there is a taxiway here. I think it's right at the very end. So we'll just... We got our big bush tires on. We'll be alright. Back to ground idle. Yeah, somewhere out here. I see cones. M. Stein, I see cones. Oh, boy. Maybe that wasn't it. I don't know. Here's the... maintenance hangar. There's a guy waiting. Somebody in a DC3, probably. That's probably Jeffrey, and my dadgum model matching is not working right, but shoot. Alright, yeah, so be it. Okay, spin back around, and that should work for this first leg. Love it. Okay, cool. Alright. We're on the ground here in Nikolai. I think this is a static airplane that comes with it, but so I shared with you guys the freeware sceneries. They're really a cool collection of small strips and little communities. And I think all these buildings here are included in the scenery. Some of this stuff might be autogen. I think this is all kind of part of it. But really neat. Yeah, this is definitely part of it. But love it. Iditarod checkpoint. I mean, isn't that cool? It's way cool. I'll let you listen to that while I flight plan here. We're going to head to McGrath next. Agent Presta, take it easy, buddy. See you later on. All right, do I know if VATSIM works well with 2024? I believe so. Yes, Agent Presta. So, sorry I missed that message. Had to go swap laundry out. Okay, so this next flight is going to be pretty short and sweet over to McGrath. I will put it in though, just so we have some magenta help. This is FS Nikolai. Yes, down to P Papa Alpha Mike Charlie McGrath. Good deal. So yeah, 34 miles, and we will be 251 on the heading. So kind of a runway heading departure situation here. I will set this up 251. And we don't need 9,500, that's for sure. How about, let's go about 3,500. That ought to be pretty good. Kind of an up and down quick situation here anyway, so. Okay. Awesome. Here we go. And Nikolai traffic, Kodiak 11816 on the taxi runway 23, Nikolai. And we may depart. Yeah, well, alright, I gotta look at this. And I'm not going to be able to do it probably on my little chart here, but does this have a taxiway? No, it does not. Well, it kind of does. Kind of has like a little gravel. Yeah, you know what? We may just end up. Departing runway 5. And Nikolai traffic, Kodiak 816. Actually, we're going to go ahead and just taxi for departure runway 5, Nikolai. So it looks like this is the taxiway out here. All right, cool. Let's get the flaps back to flaps. Elevator trim needs to come back to take off. Alright, the trims look good. Alright, let's go. Daddy-o. Condition lever coming up. Alright, let's go. Starting to get a little bit more daylight out here, which is also cool. So we'll be a left-hand pattern back eastbound. Nikolai traffic, Kodiak is departing runway 5. Will be left-hand pattern departing the area eastbound. Nikolai. Let's set it here. Again, we need about 1790 max on the torque, which is just shy of the yellow here. I over-torqued it when we took off from Talkeetna. Speed. About 70 on the rotation. There it is. A little bit more because we're a little heavier. Whoa. That's a little out of whack there. That's the common theme today, my friends. Trim, trim, trim. Okay. Flaps coming up. Nobody out that away, so left hand turned And we said we were needing, yeah, I've got the heading bug set down there. Nikolai traffic, Kodiak is turning left, crosswind to downwind, climbing through 1,000 feet. We'll be departing the area to the east. Nikolai. Alright, well that was cool. First airfield has successfully been found and landed upon, and even as you can see, even with the magenta assistant there, it can sometimes be a bit of a challenge. Well, this low haze is going to kind of be a thing today, isn't it? Alright, so here we go again. We're out of trim already, but that's okay. We'll pop it into autopilot. Let me get a little rate of climb here. There you go. And it generally kind of holds what it wants. No, it's not going to. So let's do a little VS climb here at about 500. That should be good. We're Alt S at 3,500, and we'll get on course, and then we will trim it out. Starting to pick up some nice reds here. That's awesome. Can't even really see the airfield now, can we? All the reflections and stuff. The sun this time of day is pretty tough on the glass, no doubt about it. Alright, let's bring the, oh yeah. Boy, I still have to tweak my trim sensitivity, because sometimes I hit the rudder trim and it makes a big adjustment. That's not what you want. No, no, no. Alright, 22 and 1440. Boy, I'm not making diddly squat for torque right now. I don't know what's going on. I'm fully firewalled here. Interesting. I'm going to pull back on the power just a little bit. I don't want it to spike or do something crazy. Did I turn my inlet? No, I didn't. Alright. I was going to drop off some cargo too, wasn't I? Dang it. Alright, next stop. There's our wonky rudder. At least I know what it is now, I guess. I know I said I was going to hand fly this leg, but I'm folding laundry right now. So, enjoy. Enjoy. It's a glamorous life I lead, I know, right? I need a laundry cam or something. This is a short enough leg. I'm probably not going to have time to get this whole load. Yeah, I'm only 25 out right now. Let's see if it switches over to McGrath. It does. Cool. So McGrath is a north-south, but we do have this little 2,000-foot gravel strip if we need it. Okay. Well, what's the weather doing? It is calm. So, yeah, you know what? Elevation is about 350. Okay. Looking at my other chart here just to see. Left-hand traffic pattern no matter which way you're landing. So I think it would make sense I guess I don't know where the main terminal is. Alright, so I think we just overfly. So we can locate the field. We'll overfly. We will jump in left-hand traffic pattern and land back to the north. Uh-oh. Somebody talking? I feel like a screenshot might be appropriate at some point this morning. Something like that, maybe. Could be pretty cool. Ooh. Well, that's a little better composition right there, isn't it? That's got like a little bit of an MC Escher, or not MC Escher, a Oxbow Bend kind of Ansel Adams feel to it right there, you guys. I like that a lot. Alright, very nice. We're out of trim. You see how we're getting a little crooked? I bet, yep, looky there. Looky there. Out of trim. Nudge, nudge. McGrath, 2360 on the common traffic advisory frequency. Trying to get loaded in there, Josh. I thought I heard you talking a little bit in the Discord, but it was really super low. I couldn't tell if it was you or not. You've been transferring your beaver livery from X-Plane 11 to 12. Aha! You forgot about it. Yeah, well, it's time, man. There's definitely time. All right, we've got 10 miles to run, and I think it's time for us to come off of the autopilot here and start to descend. McGrath traffic, Kodiak 11816 is 10 miles east of the field at 3,500. We're going to overfly and enter a left-hand traffic pattern landing to the north, McGrath. Okay. Down we go, and again, a little bit less than 500 feet for the airport elevation, so we'll just take it down to 2,000 here for the overfly. We'll go pull some power back. Feel like I can see maybe some buildings or something right out in front of us there. Really, I tell you what, nice calm winds and decent weather. I mean, I know there's some clouds and maybe a little bit of low ceilings, but like for what we're wanting to do, this is almost perfect weather. So it's a north and south deal, so we might as well just, we're going to land to the north. So let's spin this around. Look at our rudder just kicking way the heck out of trim there. Wow. Wow.
Can you hear me better now?
Yes, sir. Hello. Good morning. Wow, that's just insane. That's going to take some getting used to, folks. Rudder trim is not something that you normally have to worry about as a sim pilot. So I don't mind that. Hey, Larry. We are doing the a part of the Iditarod run. Yes, indeed. Welcome. Good morning, sir.
Why is that?
I was delinquent. I foolishly scheduled I went the luxurious route of a grocery pickup instead of doing the shopping myself because I knew I had to do the event this week. The pickup was scheduled for 11, but that did not happen. I cut it too close.
Oh no!
But now I'm in the home cockpit. So
Grocery pickup is the best thing ever.
honestly, well, as long as they get it right, it is the best thing. It's not as expensive as having somebody bring it to the house, which I have been known to do from time to time, when we're all under the weather or whatever. But yeah, I really like the pickup experience.
Well, I think we found it's not as expensive too as even going to the store, because you always end up grabbing stuff that you don't normally need. McGrath Field,
That's
Kodiak
true. And
is
then you have
overflying
to
the
factor
field
in how much your time
1,500. We'll be turning left-hand downwind for the northbound runway. Yeah, so we do ours that's our Sunday deal, is we have that ready to go so we can pick it up on the way home from church. Three, four, I guess.
I really had it dialed in. I was able to. My
First
my
notch
son
coming
was in,
out.
Preschool in the next town over, and I would pick up the grocery. I would go to pick him up, and then I would pick up the groceries on the way home on Friday evening, and then I didn't have to think about it for the whole weekend. And that was really great.
That's pro level stuff right there. All right, here
Welcome
we go,
to
guys.
Grocery Chat with
That's
Jeffrey
right.
Brandt and Michael.
Nice.
Subscribe for more grocery tips.
Alright, now I can hopefully get this thing loaded.
Okay, I can't take this guy too far, I guess, can I? There's our runway.
Simulator drama.
Oh, this is gorgeous. I
No,
love this.
I completely forgot about the event, and on top of that, I completely forgot to update X-Plane to 12.1.4, and on top of that, I completely forgot
Craft
that I haven't
traffic,
updated
Kodiak,
my
gate 16
Alaska
is
Beaver
left
liver.
base, runway 34, Kodiak. Oh, jeez, McGrath.
I did a bunch of updates this
3-4
week. We'll
is
see if
the actual official
I live to
course.
regret them.
And I had to update the TDS plugin this morning, too.
Yeah. Which since I haven't used their products before, I didn't realize that you just use their nice little application, and I thought I had to download it again.
Oh, their program's so easy to use.
Yeah, that's good.
Here we go, guys. Kind of tucked right in that little that little oxbow
So I'm
there.
gonna be
Speaking of
using
oxbows,
the 750 and the 650, and I'm going to be trying to use the Discord
Second notch
overlay.
coming
So
out
I'm probably going to
here.
end up in the side of a mountain, but we'll have fun doing
all
it.
right, here we go. McGrath traffic, Kodiak is final 3-4. McGrath traffic.
Yeah, I'm loading it at Nikolai now. Where are you loading in, Michael?
Same.
Okay.
500.
What are you flying again?
I have the Ferranda 172. It's one of the few planes I have that has skis on it.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm taking the Beaver, so I'll put skis on it.
I didn't think about loading up in a
How was the
ski
sunrise,
variant.
Grant?
It's gorgeous. I should have landed the other way because, well, maybe not. I don't know. Looks like there's some buildings down here, so we may end up backtracking a little bit.
Been sitting for so long, I know the oil warm-up is going to be forever in this thing because I've got the Reality expansion pack.
Oh no, there's a bunch of stuff down here too, actually. Maybe we got it right. There's Alpha. Shoot, this place probably even had like a little bit of an instrument approach if we needed it. Cool. Oh yeah, this is a bustling place. McGrath traffic, Kodiak is clear of 3-4. McGrath. Alright, we're gonna unload some stuff here at this guy. Oh yeah, very nice, very nice. Alright, let's stop here and let's put the brakes on here. You know what I didn't do last time that I should have done? Turn off my lights and the Les Pitot. And, you know, I suppose if we were really truly doing this, like we would be turning the engines off to unload stuff. So, Larry says his wife gets the Walmart delivery. You fill in the gaps by running to the store when your son's at Boy Scouts. Yeah, we do that too, for sure. I mean, it's I can leave those on. Because you always, even though you think you're good to go, you always forget something. Alright. Ding, ding, ding. So it doesn't like any of that stuff. And I'm just going to turn it all off for now. That'll be fine. And then we're going to simulate hopping out here. And, oh, what a beautiful shot that is. Oh, goodness sakes. Love it. Forgot to put the flaps up, though. Whose job was that? Alright, let's take a peek. Ski. Where the heck am I? Oh, I'm over here. So this is what I thought, as long as we're down here. I thought this might be our place, but this looks like it's just a little additional spot here, right? Yep, windsocks hanging nice and limp. Oh, like a place to fuel up. Gotcha. Maybe a possible de-icing or something too. I don't know. Yeah, cool. Another one of those freeware sceneries that is available if you're flying in Microsoft Flight Sim. And yeah, they're linked on my Discord, so go check it out if you're not a part of my Discord. Type !Discord and you'll get the link there. And I try to share all of that stuff prior to the flights. I wonder if we have another, if there's another campfire.
Oh yeah, I like this overlay a lot. I can see you guys off to the side there, and it's not terribly distracting. That's pretty good.
I think all of these are, well, they're all developed by the same guy, and I think they're all related to the Iditarod. And so I feel like there's probably something else that's hidden here somewhere that is Iditarod related, but I don't know for sure. This is a little bit bigger community and bigger airport than I realized. Yeah, a little helipad over here. That's cool. Kind of got a boat getting ready to do something or other with a light on it. Ah, look at that. That's cool.
Well, I'm having issues updating the beaver, so now I gotta figure this out.
Darn it. Sorry to hear that, man. Best of luck. There's our little grass strip. Yeah, I don't know there. If there is, I guess maybe I'm not seeing it, but that's okay. That's okay. Still a cool spot in the middle of a beautiful part of the world. Good morning, Chris. Welcome to McGrath, Alaska. We're retracing the Iditarod here. And I'm going to take a couple of things off. So let's say we've unloaded, gotten rid of that, and gotten rid of that. Oh, we were gonna see if there was a way to get rid of our co-pilot. I don't know. All right, so we'll be a little bit lighter. Oh, how's our fuel doing? When you take on any fuel here? I think every time you jump into here, it automatically puts you back at 50%. So, all right. So the next leg, you guys, will be McGrath down to Flat, and this is a little bit longer leg, 72 miles, and on a 234 heading. And it looks like we need maybe a little more this time, 5,500, because the elevation, the MSE is 44. So we'll climb to 5.5 down here to Flat, and then we've got one more here to Anvik. And look at Anvik's weather right now. Geez, 1.25 statute miles, snow, mist, overcast at 200. And there is an RNAV approach though, so we can utilize that. So hopefully this weather will be okay. We don't really have a weather report. This is our first airport that we've gone to today that we haven't had a weather report. So we will see. Yeah, Flying Wild Alaska. That is a great. I remember that old series. I loved it. It was so much fun. Really sad what happened to Jim Tweedo, but man, just shows to go that it can happen to anyone, even a guy as experienced as he was. In the background too, by the way, I'm sorting and folding socks, so behind the scenes look, if you were wondering. That's what we're doing. All right, we're gonna let that align again here. I've got the nav and the beacon on so that people know we're in doing our stuff. Aux fuel pump coming on. I've got fuel turned on here. Parking brake is set. Everything's cut off, idle. Yep, and Ariel, she was the last of the Tweedos, if I remember right, to get her pilot's license. And I was really, at the time, it was like kind of cool. I mean, it's anytime your kid gets your pilot's license, I think that's really cool. But I remember thinking after he passed away that what a cool thing it was that he got to see her do that and share that with her before, you know, the accident. So MC McGrath. Because, man, I tell you what, you just never know, right? You just never know. Oops. FLT. Flat, Alaska. Cool. And let's see here. Everything's ready there. Let's go ahead and ignition coming on. Starter's going to be high today. And we're going to wait for the oil pressure to come up. Okay, good enough. Here she comes. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, prop lever coming full forward. Jenny Alt's on. Avionics auxiliary bus on. And we can turn the starter off. Ignition aux pump can go back to standby. Let's check the flaps. Let's move the flaps back to takeoff. Flaps 10 elevation. I'm gonna bring it back up, but not quite as far as last time. I think I needed a little bit. Look at our rudder. Let's bring our rudder trim back. It's not wanting to do that. Why is the rudder trim is not wanting to budge? Interesting. Can I get a view of it? I don't think I can. Look at it down here. Rudder trim. Is that moving? I think it is. There we go. I feel like you need left rudder when you're taking off. I don't know, but we'll see. it'll let us know right away. Sure, if we don't. So we can theoretically depart
McGrath
either.
traffic, Douglas 410 Hotel Alpha. We're 15 miles west of the field, descending through 5200. Center a left downwind runway 34.
All right, 34.
McGrath.
Okay, good deal. So we'll get out of his way here. McGrath traffic, Kodiak 816 is on the back taxi, runway 35. McGrath. All right. Yep, I think we're ready. Taxi light coming on. Here we go. So you could easily depart southbound here if you wanted to, but who was that madman? No one knows. No one knows. Does anybody know how to get rid of the co-pilot in the Kodiak? I have set his spot to be 0 pounds, but he's still there. If I could get the research department on that for me. Anyway, we could easily depart this way and be just fine, but since there's a little turnout down here, I'm gonna boogie down there and pull off to the side. We will be making a left-hand turnout on a 234 heading. Pretty close to what I have right now. There it is, 34. Yep. Plus, if I back taxi, it'll make Jeffrey be a little puckered. Nah, that guy, he's cool under fire. get around the corner here. We'll listen for his check-in. I think we've got time though to get going. Yeah. He's going to overfly, so our plan will be to hang a left and left crosswind departure. Yeah, I think that sounds good. Pito can come back on. Alright, flaps are set. I think we're ready to go here. Draft traffic Kodiak 816 is departing 34, will be left hand crosswind departure eastbound McGrath. A little too much power. Please don't catch on fire. There we go. I held her on the ground a lot longer than I should have, but that's okay. We're up. I was fiddling with my
And McGrath traffic,
power
Douglas
lever.
410 Hotel Alpha. We are 5 miles west of the field. We're going to overfly runway 34 midfield at 2000 to join the, we'll make a teardrop entry into the right, or correction, left downwind for 34, McGrath.
McGrath traffic Kodiak 816 is climbing through 900 and turning on the left crosswind departing the area eastbound McGrath. Slightly southeastbound, if I'm being honest. Alright, McGrath, thanks. I don't know that I've ever been to McGrath. That's a cool spot. It won't be the last time. Promise you that. Okay, on our heading. Right there, looks good. And yeah, sure enough, a little terrain to worry about. In fact, I might even go a little bit more this way. Shoot the saddle. Not have to worry about that little ridge line. Most excellent. Alright, arm the vertical speed and the heading. And we'll go autopilot with a yaw dampener. And away we go. Alright, I'm back to the glamorous sock folding. Good to hear some other pilots on frequency there. I'm sure that's what you guys are thinking after listening to me for 2 hours.
McGrath traffic,
Did you have any trouble with icing?
Douglas 410 Hotel Alpha.
I haven't had any trouble yet.
Crossing over the numbers on runway 16. Join the left downwind for runway 34, descending through 2,000 feet. McGrath.
Hi, dogs. Say hello, bud. They do sound scary. Once you realize that there are two golden retrievers, though, the fear factor kind of goes away. Somebody must have dropped something off.
McGrath traffic, Douglas 410 Hotel Alpha, left downwind runway 34, full stop, McGrath.
Check the ring doorbell. Oh, there's somebody out front. There was. Who is it? Somebody with a clipboard. I'll just let them leave their solicitation and be on their way. I love my ring doorbell. I do. Okay, away we go. You know what I might do here is hop back into
McGrath traffic, Douglas 410 Hotel Alpha, left base to final runway 34, McGrath.
navigational mode. I mean, if I'm being lazy, I might as well be full-time lazy, right? It's not even here. Alright, he's left something. And I don't think it's our mailman. I know our mailman. I guess I'll see here in a minute. Yeah, I don't know who that was. Who dat? We've got an awesome mailman. He'll, so we have a mailbox that's kind of down the street, and you know, it's a big bank of mailboxes, right? So it's not a long way to go, but you know, it is a block or something like that. So every now and again, he'll just, if he sees one of us out in the yard or something, and we've got mail, he'll just stop by and he's like, "Hey, I'll save your trip down there. Here you go, man." He's a good dude, young dude. All right. Well, it wouldn't be a complete laundry day without a couple of missing socks. Man, this looks nice out here, doesn't it? Holy. Y'all, all right, I'm gonna take a stretch. I'll be right back.
McGrath traffic, Douglas 410 Hotel Alpha, clear runway 34, we're taxiing into the ramp.
just a discussion about this in the Discord, but so McGrath has no Unicom listed. So is the CTAP, what was it, 1227?
CTAF at McGrath is 123.6. It's published.
Let me look at the chart.
Yeah, it shows on Sky Vector right underneath the ASOS.
That's also the airport information.
I was clicking the wrong button. I thought never updated.
Larry said I made a nightmarish spiral pattern from all your kids' orphan socks a few years ago. Must have been 25. Oh, well, there you go. Okay, everyone. Well, how are we doing? I think we're doing good. This has been really...
It's finally loading. Now I gotta set my panel up. Oh, I forgot my livery.
This has been really a nice flight, you guys. I appreciate you being here. I'm so happy, so very, very happy that the Kodiak is working. I love this plane. Love this plane. And man, it's nice to have it going. Okay, let's pull back at cruise here, 2,000 RPMs. I didn't do that on the last leg. It was such a short leg. This one's not that much longer. We're already under 50 miles to go, but we can go ahead and set it like we're supposed to. And I'm curious to pull up the chart.
Hello, Sam.
Hey, there's the man we were
McGrath
talking about
traffic,
earlier.
Douglas 410 Hotel Alpha,
Sim,
back taxi,
hello,
runway
sir.
34.
Welcome. Where might we find you these days there, Mr. Kuhn?
Teacher.
Ah, thanks, man. 42 months of ascriptions. How about that? Hardest working man in the outer St. Louis region, to be sure. And the mad scientist of X-Plane. Home, heading up to Minneapolis tomorrow. Ah, very nice, very nice. I have been there many times. Great city. We are on our way to Flat here. 21. That was 2 kids ago. That's awesome, man. That is awesome. Larry, I don't know if you have the ability, but a picture in the Discord channel would be definitely available to you if you'd like to. Cup of coffee or best thing, or I don't know if you're part of my Discord or not, but I'd love to see that. The 21 sock salute from the from the Gopnik household. Well, you're here at the right time, Downwind Sim. You're going to go ahead and do a little Mall of America show, huh? Yeah, at the JW Marriott. I've been there as well, and that is quite an interesting place. No doubt about that. One of those destinations, right? Like you just got to go, kind of like if you're ever in St. Louis, you got to go see the Arch, right? But yeah, you're here at the right time as we're getting a little bit more weathery.
McGrath traffic, Douglas 410 Hotel Alpha. We're clear runway 35. We're turning around in the turnaround area.
The further east we go, the more the weather deteriorates here. So. Anvik is kind of out where, like our neck of the woods out here. So here is, we started at Talkeetna earlier today. So kind of shoot yourself. I mean, it's on the way to Nome, right? Ultimately, everybody's trying to make it to Nome, but so you've got Talkeetna, you've got Nikolai, here's McGrath, that's where we were. We're on our way to Flat, and then Anvik is out here.
McGrath traffic, Douglas 410, Hotel Alpha, departing runway 34 for a left crosswind departure, McGrath.
Along the banks of the Yukon, the mighty Yukon River. But, yeah, man, cool place, cool spots. We've been to Minchumina. Yeah, we kind of are starting to learn this country a little bit. Anvik has a really cool approach. Good, we're going to need it because it's out where it's flat and wet, firm. Nothing but moose and gold. So let's see what we have for a chart here with flat. I don't know what it's going to give us. Maybe nothing. Yeah. I don't know that this has anything really. Any weather info? No, none of that stuff. So I'm going to have to look. I'm going to have to look at a different source here. Luckily, I packed my foldable map here. Saw the movie Never Cry Wolf when you were 6. It's set in the Yukon. I don't know if I've ever read that book, but again, I'm not very well read. So flat looks like it's 8 and 2/6. It is a turf, gravel, and poor condition. Uh-oh. The north, 150 foot, is unusable. Trees, grass, and shrubs align the runway. Runway not maintained. So elevation is 323 feet. Left-hand traffic pattern. So again, it's probably for the best that we fly. You know what? We'll fly toward the airfield, and maybe we'll just enter directly a left-hand pattern for runway 8. No, you know what we'll try to do is this. We're going to try to come in north of the field and then overfly, teardrop it into runway 26. That way we can identify where the field is. It looks like it's right by the little river here, and but it'd be good. Probably be good to get eyeballs on this field before we try to do anything else. I would say as boy, we might be in trouble for flat. We may be in trouble for flat. There's no METAR. We might be in trouble here for flat.
McGrath traffic, Skyhawk 129 Alpha Papa 9 east of the field. We'll overfly the field and enter a left downwind for runway 34, McGrath.
All right, so I could descend to 3,500. There's no terrain
McGrath traffic,
here.
Douglas 410, Hotel Alpha. We're climbing through 3,500 feet westbound. We're out of the pattern. Last call, McGrath.
So there's no terrain here above 3,000. Well, 3,009 is the highest peak, and we're kind of getting over the top of that right now. So we can go down to 3,500, but we've essentially just become an IFR aircraft here, haven't we? Pretty much. I'm going to try to descend and see if we can stay somewhat legal here, but yeah, you can see it's closing in around us a little bit. Flat is going to be 22.9er, so let's go ahead and change that. And if we can't get to flat, then what we're going to do is just continue on to Anvik, and that's our destination anyway. So our final destination. It's a semi-true novel about a journalist sent to study the menacing wolf, but instead grows to understand them. Ah. 21.7 miles away. All right. So the way I'm going right now,
McGrath traffic, Skyhawk 129 Alpha
I'm
Papa.
probably just going to overfly the field.
Overflying
Basically
the
on a
field
left
to enter a
upwind.
left downwind for
And
runway
left upwind for
34, full
26.
stop, McGrath.
Okay. That works. And there's 3,500, and I don't know that we're 152, right? 1,000 below, 500 above, 2 miles each side. I'm not sure we are. What do you think there, co-pilot? No one's found a way to get rid of the co-pilot in the Kodiak? Ah, double zeros. Okay, hold on here. Hold on here, my friends. So to get rid of this guy, okay, double zeros. Wait, did he go away? No. No, double zero. Okay, that's an incorrect solution because he's still
traffic,
there.
Skyhawk 129 Alpha Papa, entering left downwind for runway 34, full stop, McGrath.
Could edit the flight model's config file for a more permanent solution. Alright, well maybe I have to do that before I take off. Do you think? Supposed to, what I'm reading here, and this is from 2022, is that double zero is what gets you there. But it keeps reverting back to zeros. Okay, well, looks like we're stuck. He's stuck with me and I'm stuck with him. Okay. Man, we're just right on the edge here, aren't we? If I was over there a little bit more, I'd feel better, but here I can't quite, as you can see, I can't quite go down too much. You know, if I went over to here, if I could work with the terrain a little bit. Yeah, that ridge line kind of goes, I'm better off coming right up this little valley here.
McGrath traffic, left downwind, runway 34, full stop, McGrath.
Okay, we're going to go to flat traffic, and okay, here we go, boys and girls. I'm going to try to fly this sucker. This could be interesting. Downwind sim, this Kodiak has turned into the trimmingest aircraft in the West here. You constantly have to be fiddling with the rudder trim, which is Discord the Virtual USA Flying Club, or do I have my own? Larry C. Oh, I have to see this sock picture, Larry. So if you're not already a part of mine, that's the link. You can go over there. You could share it in the Virtual USA Flying Club one if you wanted to as well, because I'm sure everybody would get a kick out of it. But Anyway, it's interesting. It's fine. It's fine. How's my CO2 emissions? Nobody cares. I'm flying a $1 million plus aircraft. Yeah. But anyway, I've been having trouble with the airplane flying like this at cruise. I'm like, what's going on? Well, it turns out it really models the rudder trim and then some. I mean, so yeah. So I've been playing with that a little bit and figuring that out, which is cool. I mean, hey, I'm good with that. And now that I figured out the rudder trim situation, it does fly more like I think it's supposed to, but I've never had to really muck around a whole lot with rudder trim. Flat traffic Kodiak 11816 is 7 miles east of the field. We're descending 2,800 flat traffic. We're inbound. Okay, so I'm going to try to use this little valley here to my advantage here. If we can sneak over the pass there at the Alaskan range there, we can do this. Weather systems sure have improved. Yeah, really have. This looks pretty good. Pretty good. I think this might work. I have no idea. Like I feel like this is going to be the most basic of the airfields that we are heading into, but at least it's clearing a little bit, which is cool. I am fully expecting, and I'm going to plan an RNAV approach into our final destination here. So, but this one here, we kind of have to have visual conditions to do. All right, there's 3.5 miles now. Flat traffic Kodiak is 3 miles east of the field. We're going to overfly at 1,500 and maneuver left traffic runway 26 flat traffic. Thank you. Larry, I can't. I love it. I can't wait to see it, man. I love it. Dad humor at its best. I really should be 1,800 feet if I'm overflying. But, okay, so we'll keep it. We'll try to keep it at 18. I'm doing a combination of the MFD here. Okay, so we're just about right on top of it here, aren't we? Looking. Where are you? I think this is the little river here, and so our airfield should be right out here somewhere, right? Oh, we're right on top of it right now, aren't we? Yep. We're gonna have. Oh, there we go. All right. Can I even fly it left pattern? It says I should be able to. Flat traffic Kodiak 816 is joining the left crosswind runway 26 flat traffic. All right, so let's keep it here at. This is going to be a non-standard pattern here until I find the airstrip. Still don't see it. Oh, there it is. All right, cool. Geez, how am I supposed to fly a left-hand pattern with that beast? All right. Flat traffic. Kodiak 816 is turning left downwind 26. Flat traffic. Socks are us. Yep. The dad battle is real, you guys. It is absolutely real. Okay, so it's not going to be at pattern altitude here per se, although my altimeter may be a little off, but I'm just going to try to go over the top of this ridge if that's okay. I don't feel like skiing. All right, airfield's down there. This is going to be tough to see. Very tough to see. Yeah, so it's probably kind of good that I'm a little higher than I am supposed to be, because that gives me a fighting chance at seeing the airfield. I'm really going to have to chop and drop here. And thank goodness we've got our reversers. This is a short field.
500.
Checked. Alright, do I have everything on here? Landing lights can come on. Taxi. Oh, I didn't have my strobe light on. Second notch of flaps coming out. Flat traffic. Kodiak is turning left base 26. Flat traffic. Yeah, that's right. Your purchasing decisions affect your sock matching choices. All right, where is it?
500.
Checked. I think it's right there. I think I see it. Flat traffic. Kodiak 11816 is turning final 26. Flat traffic. Alright, 90 I can live with here. Yep, there we go. We see it. It's a little bit too rectangular.
Flat traffic, Douglas 410 Hotel Alpha. We're about 20 miles east of the field at 6500 inbound, full stop.
I wish that wasn't quite such a rectangular cutout of the trees here, but this is pretty neat. There's a little building. So we'll back taxi. Dark. We're down. Oh, there's some cones here.
Good job.
Thank you. That was cool. That was fun. There's 50. Hit the brakes. Let's head back the other way. We might be in the grass here a little bit. It's a grass runway, so does taxiing on the grass really hurt you? I don't know. Thanks, guys. Flat traffic. Kodiak 816 is backtracking runway 26. Flat traffic. All right. Well, that's cool. Let's get ourselves out of the way, and we will prepare for our last leg. And I got to go look at this sock picture here as well. And I could have swore there was a little building or turnout. There it is, right there. We're gonna make this our ramp area. Beautiful. Alright, so taxi, landing lights off, strobe light off, parking brake set. Let's go to low idle here. And aha, alright. So let's go check out this picture. Ah, yes. That's some good stuff right there, Larry. That's some good stuff. Oh, man. What great memories. What great memories, though, I bet. So moved into, let's see, had a kitchen drawer, trash can with 2 cans. Great for most, but the kids always missed and filled it up too quick. Moved to a smaller outdoor can with a 31-gallon, and it's always open. Takes about a week to fill up. Can be rolled around. What a freeing decision. Yeah, no doubt about that. We had to buy a super ultra secure one because our dogs kept getting in it. So my wife dropped $250 on a trash can one time, but now that we have it, I'm like, okay, that was a good decision. All right, let's see here. Flight plan. Time to delete this and put our last flight plan of the day in, you guys. And it's been a fun, really fun trip here. FLT flats. Why am I not moving here? All right, I got an issue with my. I can't move. I can't move. Uh-oh. This is not good. Yeah, boy. I've lost my ability to move here. What's going on? I can't zoom in or out. Nothing. Oh, this is not good, you guys. This is bad. I can't get down here to push enter. I can change all this stuff here, but I can't. Oh, okay, scroll with my mouse. Wow, that was weird. Alright, flat. Can I zoom out now? There we go. So it was just frozen for a minute there. Ooh, hey, ah. The youngest is starting to walk around and could get into the drawer trash. Yeah, it's, just when you think your house is baby-proofed. It is not. PANV. And we're going to definitely do some planning here, you guys, because I believe we're going to have to shoot an RNAV. Alright, here we go. PANV. Anvik. Okay. North-south running situation here, and here it is. Winds are 040 at 10, so a crosswind. Snow, broken, overcast. So basically, it just depends on what approach you want to undertake. I think probably for us, overflying, coming back around to runway 35, if that's a possibility, or whatever the equivalent is. So let's pull up our McGrath here. Let's see what they suggest. Approaches. So if we approach 35, hey dear.
Hi, what's your status?
I've got one more leg here, so probably about 45 minutes or so.
I'll probably eat lunch and go get a drink without you. What's that?
Oh, Lynn brought it over for Gus. It's a long story. Well, if you want to get me something, that'd be fantastic.
So, I don't know if we have thoughts about barbecuing or sometime. I didn't realize that you didn't use the fresh hamburger patties the night.
I didn't realize we had them, but I want to cook them today.
Well, they're dated the 26th.
Oh.
So, I would like you to check them out.
Yeah.
I'm hesitant.
Yeah, me too.
So,
We have some more frozen ones we can use, but yeah, I'd like to barbecue today.
right, so we'll do whatever for lunch and then maybe barbecue tonight. And we have most of that chicken, it's about chicken too. Get you.
It's pretty much all cooked, yeah.
I'll still some of that.
Yeah, I had to defrost that to cook the chicken, what I cooked the other night.
So should we throw that away?
It's done, yeah.
Because we had a big bag of chicken in the fridge. Did you use that?
Give me 1 second, guys.
And flat traffic, Douglas 410 Hotel Alpha, we're 10 east of the field, descending to 4800. We're going to overfly the field
She says hi.
to the north and then cross midfield to join the left downwind runway 26 flat.
All right, so I think I'm going to plan on landing north here. We've kind of mixed it up all day long. So we'll come down here to looks like Uyada and head on in up the river here. That'll be fine. So let's see, RNAV GPS runway tree 5 and okay, get back to flight plan. Let's go to procedure, load, approach, RNAV tree 5 from Uyada. Minimums for this deal, which we certainly will need. It is 483 feet. Darn it. Man, with this weather, it's hard to see. 483, okay, cool. And I'm going to go ahead and activate it already, and we'll fly direct to that waypoint. Yeah, Uyada. Altitude-wise, we really don't have to go super high, but we're supposed to be 3,700 feet, so I think maybe what we'll try to do is get up to 5,500 and then work our way back down. Okay, and then again, I'm at 320. That's really the field elevation, so I think our 343 is actually what the what we're supposed to have here. So I'm gonna adjust it a little bit here, but we'll have an altimeter from Anvik that we can use. Cool. So Jeffrey, I heard him making radio calls, and at DC3 coming in to flat. Can you give me a little position report? Maybe. He's
and aircraft at flat field. Actually, we have you in sight. We are at essentially 3,300. We're going to overfly midfield at 3,000 to join the left downwind for 26.
all right, Roger. We will work with you here, and we're going to plan to depart 26. So he should be.
Yeah, roger that. Is that 11816?
Hey, firm. We see you coming in there, Jeffrey. So we will. We should be good to go.
Yeah, November 11816, I agree. It should be no factor. I'm going to stay out of your way. I'll be, at least 1,000 to 500 above pattern altitude, and I'll cross midfield perpendicular to 26.
Perfect. Flat traffic, Kodiak 11816 is lining up 26 for departure. Flat traffic. All right, sweet. Yeah, that'll work good. That'll work good. How are we doing with our trims here? Let's bring that up. Flaps 10. Taxi out here. Just make a quick turnaround here. Get every foot we can. Should be ready to go. He's going to cross midfield, so at flat traffic, Kodiak 11816 is departing 26. We'll be making a right-hand turnout, departing the area to the east, flat traffic. All right, here we go, guys. I continue to over-torque it. Airspeed. .60 and rotate. And the first thing we're going to do is just get some altitude. Flaps coming up. Shoot, we're just actually straight out here. And flat traffic, Kodiak 816 is climbing 1,400 runway heading. Actually, we're just straight out departure eastbound. Westbound, excuse me, flat traffic. I need to know my east and my west. I think maybe I've been misreporting that all freaking day. I don't know. Gosh dang it. Alright, here we go. That's good there. Nav, bam, and vertical speed. How about we climb at about 1,000. We don't have to go crazy. Hey, that worked out good. Fellas, enjoy your landing down in. There we go. There we go. That works out good. Well, I have not. I'll be honest with you. I've not done any kind of RNAV approach in this aircraft in a long, long time. So this could really be interesting. But fun to try. I'm excited. I'm really looking forward to trying it out and seeing kind of how it goes. So we do have already a vertical path that it's calculating for us. And again, we'll be up. We'll be up at 5,500. Then we're gonna get down to 3,700 for that initial fix. But we've got 50 miles to run, and that's cool. That's way cool. Man, I love
flat traffic.
this stuff.
Douglas 410
So
Hotel
fun.
Alpha. We're clear of 26 of the 08 end.
I hope Jeffrey's streaming, and I hope, you know what? I hope you guys are watching his stream, because if he's in that DC3, man, it's going to be cool. He is. Awesome. Jeffrey's streaming, and so is... Yeah, so here's Jeffrey. And so is our friend November 8003 Fox. So if you're not already, guys, if you're here, if you're new, Jeffrey B is the guy in the DC3 right there. He's hard to notice because he blends in a lot. He's pretty, he doesn't wear flashy clothes or anything like that. But and then November 8003 Foxtrot is he's the guy that has the tricked out home simulator. He's built this in his house, and we've got whatever 4 screens I think now that he's got. It's watching him fly this thing. It's like being in a real airplane. Oh, look at our friend Fly Sim World is controlling today. He's doing some. Oh man, we're gonna have to go down and fly down there. All right, Cross High Peru's going on, Condor's going, Fidey's going. Man, there's a lot of good streamers. Oh, there comes Michael. So he gets to literally sit in his sim. He's that guy. He's a good dude. Both those guys are good dudes. So go check him out. Give him a follow if you don't already follow them. And I encourage you to, at the very least, multi-stream their channels, because they are super fun to watch. Way better, way more entertaining than I am, for sure. But yeah. All right. Let's adjust one last time here. 2,000 on the RPMs. No more than 1690 on the torque, which we're well below that. Might bump it up to 1600. There we go. That's looking good. Our trim is wanting to try to get away a little bit from us, but little adjustment, little slide adjustment. That's pretty darn close. We'll give one more little nudge. That'll be
Caribou flat traffic. Douglas 410 Hotel Alpha. We're back exiting runway 34 flat.
all right. I'm gonna take this opportunity to go swap out my laundry one last time as well. So give me a sec. I'll be right back.
Traffic, ramp up to back check. Flat traffic, Douglas 410 Hotel Alpha, departing runway 26, straight out departure westbound, flat.
All right. Do we have a TOD? We do. It's not for a little while yet. We are heading currently for the initial approach fix into the RNAV GPS 35. Weather down on the ground in Anvik is it's a red dot day. Just put it that way. Snow, mist, overcast, 1,800. So pretty low IFR kind of day. But the rest of the trip has been nice. I tell you what, the winds have been light, and other
flat
than
traffic,
that last
Douglas 410 Hotel Alpha, we're climbing through 3,000 feet, departing the area to the west, last call flat.
other than that last kind of run into flat, the skies have been pretty clear as well. Okay, so this is cool. There's our storm we're heading into, though. I'm fairly certain I'm the only flight simmer on Twitch that incorporates laundry into their, their flight plans. But we do need to tell the event organizer what cargo we were hauling. Is there some laundry related pun we could use to put in there? I'll leave that up to you guys. Oh, this is a miracle of miracles. The two unmatched socks. I have found one of the two. So just one last one. We're official. Alright, this is getting a little more serious now. Okay, laundry done. Okay, time to get back to business here. That's what you do during long haul flights, right? Find something to occupy yourself. Alright, we're getting close to that TOD, and I feel like it will fly the vertical. Well, actually, I don't know that. Will it? Let's see if we can arm. Can we get? No, this one doesn't fly a vertical path. I've got that armed, but I don't think that that's gonna. Oh, I take it back. Well, that might be it. Okay, cool. So 37. I'm gonna actually set it all the way down to 21 for the final approach fix. And let's go to the charts. Let's go to the approach. I want, that's us, right? No, our that's not the oh yeah, it is. That's us. We're coming in here and we're walking down the hill. 2100 by Vebu. Vebu is 5 miles, and then we step ourselves down from there. Simic is kind of where we have to make a choice. Okay, awesome. We go missed, we make a right hand turn, climb to 3,700, back out to Robu. And we'll sort ourselves out. The cool thing, if we go missed, not that it's cool, but if we go missed, we will be running into some other traffic too. Okay, potential, we could have some icing conditions here, so I'm going to close the inlet. About a minute to go till we start heading down. Actually, yeah. Slowing down here as well. There we go, getting flaps range. Beautiful. Oh, well, let's find out, I guess. Let's see if this guy comes down and we grab it. If not, then we will manually do it, and that's okay too. We can do that. Looking at about 830 feet per minute on the descent path. 3-degree slope is just fine. And here you go, welcome. Anything else here? Pretty much, if I need, I will turn on the blue switches. Oh gosh, I got an ad break. Perfect timing. We're starting to descend. Yes, indeed. So it is. Very nice. Following a V path. Yes, indeed. And I don't know how Twitch knows, but they know. They toss those ads right out at the worst times, don't they? At least it's done for now, though. And we don't have to worry about anything on short final. All right. Awesome. Not awesome. Airspeed picked up a little bit as well. Let's go back to our chart. There we are. Very good, very good. What's our frequency here, by the way? I didn't, 22.7. Should have been making some radio calls. Darn it. Anvik traffic, Kodiak 816 is about 10 miles southeast of the field. They're inbound runway 36. Anvik. Is it 36? That correction, Anvik, inbound runway 35. Anvik traffic. Alright, so we can just put this guy, I think if we, and again, I'm not much of a RNAV guy, but there we go. I think if we just arm the approach, we leave it in GPS mode, it should just take us all the way down here. No, dogs are getting in trouble. Alright, so VPath is armed. Glide path is armed. The GPS glide path, right? I believe. And is it a glide path I will follow or just a suggested glide path? We're going to find out. We are going to find out. First of all, I never know the difference between the two. I should, but I don't. Secondly, sometimes certain GPS units and autopilot units are not able to follow, even if it does have some kind of a vertical track associated with it. So it's always a pleasant little surprise to me. Okay. There it is. That's loaded up the next altitude, 2900, and I think we're looking good. I'm going to wait to turn final, and I'll start to throw some flaps in. And we'll see how we do here. It's going to be right down to the nubs, you guys. It will be right down to the nubs. By the way, if we go missed, we're heading back to McGrath. That's our alternate. And we have plenty of fuel for that. Okay, turning inbound. Anvik traffic. Kodiak 816 is turning inbound runway 35. Anvik traffic. There's VPath. Blinky, blinky. Down we go. First notch of flap is coming out. Love the synthetic vision here, man. It's awesome. Okie dokie. No turn back now. Hey, I do have a little ground contact, though. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. All right, I've got everything on here. Landing lights can come back on. And the strobe I should have turned. I don't think, maybe I never turned those guys on. Maybe not. This is, I believe, the glide path. Well, that's pretty cool. So once the glide path takes over, I can reset my altitude to the go-around altitude, which is 3,700. And I can adjust my... I can adjust my heading also. I'll just kind of shoot it on a general southbound for now. We go back to the Robu intersection. Okay, second notch of flaps is coming out. And we should level at 2,100, and then the glide path should take over. Anvik traffic, Kodiak 816, 5 mile final, runway 35, Anvik. Don't think we're picking up any ice. Doesn't look like it visually. The performance has still been good, so I think we're all right. What's up, buddy? My laundry baskets are in his way where he likes to lay. He's got 13 beds, but he doesn't like laying on. He likes laying on one little sliver of carpet. Okay. So does not look like or does it? So glide path is yes, baby. How about that? All right, good deal. So let's reset this. 3,700 for the go around. Airspeed is good. All we need now is a runway. 3.9 to SME, which is kind of basically our decision point. Ooh, this is yucky. It's supposed to only be overcast until 1,800. Well, we're below that. I can see the ground though. I mean, this is I believe a lighted airstrip. Yeah, medium intensity edge lighting, so they're kind of tough to see. And it has REIL and indicator lights. Yeah, so we should be fine. He says. I mean, I can see everything out in front. I just need to know. The minimums are basically 500, 480. We've got about 1.8 miles till we get there. Almost there at Semke is kind of where we're at. Got the field. Whew, we're right at the end. Wow, that was cool. Way cool. That was way cool. First place has had a little bit of wind too. 10 knots, kind of crossing from the right a little bit. Oh, that was cool. Whoa. Come on, girl. Thank goodness for the edge sliding. Man, this would have been a tough runway to pick out without. And here's our turn off to the left. And welcome to Anvik. Somewhere out here, I guess, is our spot. Probably one of those places that's a little easier to see when it's not covered with snow. Alright, that should work. I don't know, again, exactly where we're supposed to be, but, oh, you know what? We're going to have a bunch of dudes coming in, aren't we? Let me try to get out of the way a little bit here. I'll pull in behind this building. There's probably other places to park down the way, but I'll pull in over here. That way I can shine all my bright lights on everybody, too. They love that. The locals love that. Yeah, down with him. That was pretty cool. This plane can go a lot of places. This would be a good place to park. Out of the way. Anvik traffic, Kodiak 816 is clear of 35. Anvik. Could have maybe done that already, but that's alright. Okay. Speaking of lights, let's turn things off here, shall we? And Hito, we'll open that back up. That's all good there. We're going to set the park and brake. We've cleaned up the flaps and center the trim here. Yep, that looks good. Bada bing, bada boom. Fine, 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 fine. Feather the propeller. Feather the propeller. Off the. Off, alt, gen. Yeah. Idle cutoff. Yeah. Well, I tell you what. Getting that trim thing figured out, man. That's huge. That's huge. I love this plane. There's so many places you can fly with this plane. And I'm so pumped. I'm so pumped. And I don't know what that is, but we're going to turn that off and call it a day. Boy, that was good. A little over 3 hours of flying around Alaska, man. You can't beat that. But I do have to kind of cut it short, guys. It's time for me to go make a little lunch and then finish up my other chores of the day. So, you know what that means. Likewise, my friend. Appreciate you coming in. Thanks for the Prime resub again. Appreciate that. 42 months. 42 months. Hope you have a good trip up to Minneapolis. And, yeah, just enjoyed the heck out of it up there. And, all right, let's see. Thank you to the Virtual USA Flying Club for a really amazing event. Thank you, M. Stein, for putting this all together. And yes, indeed, I'm gonna get a raid ready to go here to our friend not M. Stein, to our friend Tree Fox, and you can go check out his home sim if you're not already checking it out. I am off tomorrow, and I will be back, though, on Monday. We are going to do a little Bush League revisit, so look for me Monday at right about the normal time, 6 o'clock in the evening where I live, which is 8 on the East Coast, 1 a.m. Zulu the next day. Yeah, then Tuesday, we're actually back up here doing a little Alaska run, and it's going to be kind of like Seward and Valdez area and Cordova, and so that should hopefully be another fun trip up here. I've kind of got Alaska on the brain, I guess, because after that we have another virtual USA Flying Club event up here. So next week at this time, there will be another. It's down around Homer and Kenai. There's a bush event. So I may modify my Tuesday event because three Alaska flights in a week. As much as I like Alaska, you guys might be tired of that by the time it comes. So, but that's my schedule next week. Hopefully you guys can swing by and hang out a little bit. It's all over on the Discord channel, by the way. If you are interested, just head my way, and I share all my routes as much in advance as I can, along with the free scenery that I'm able to find. I'm a big believer in the freemium scenery, as you might guess. You do have to get the premium stuff sometimes, but free 99 is really, really nice. And again, if you're new, thank you for tuning in. I do all kinds of different things with all kinds of different airplanes, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, with the exception of the first Monday of every month, which is Bush League Monday. So, all right, that's it for me. Thanks again for tuning in. Can't wait to fly with you again. See y'all on Monday.